Hello everybody, good afternoon, it's Iris here. Today I'm trying a new angle, so see whether it works. Right, so I found this quote. I want to talk about this quote and about COVID-19 as well. It's a very famous quote by a professor in University of Massachusetts, I believe. His name is John Kabat-Zinn. He is known as the godfather of modern mindfulness, and then he's the one who treats like depression, things like depression and then mental illness by using meditative approach, by not about practicing Buddhism, but then like by meditation. So there is this very famous quote by him. It says, I'm sure you've heard of it. It says, "You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf." So well, and then there are so many other quotes like that, right? So if life gives you lemons, you need to make lemonade. So that's you either swim or sink, fight or flight. So there are just so many of them. I am only talking a couple of things at the top of my head, and there are so many others in I believe in every language. And if you can think of some in Burmese, please write the comments below. So yeah, and then I want to share my own personal story about how I relate to this one. If you can't stop the waves, you can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. I can say that I'm very adaptable. I'm very flexible by nature, and then so I can just fit into different cultures and different get along with different people. That's my nature. That's my personality to begin with. And then when COVID-19 happened, I think as you may all well know that I am in Bangkok and I live alone. I don't. My parents are in Myanmar. So when this happened, I lost my job. British Council won't open until July, so I have no income right now, and then I have to pay my rent, I have to pay the bills, and I have to pay for my food and transportation, the usual stuff. But instead of freaking out, so what I did was I took this chance. This is the chance, so I could finally start my own thing. I've always had this idea of doing my own thing, which is my passion. My passion is teacher training, right? I would love to do teacher training, and then I've been doing teacher training, but on and off with Oxford University Press. So I would love to do more of it. And then another thing was I like to be beneficial to my society. So for the I have education is very close to my heart, and also that helping our teachers, I mean as in Burmese young Burmese teachers, and inspire them. That's always been close to my heart. So then that's how I started my own. And if I remember correctly, my first, and then of course with the love and help and support of my two best friends who are acting now as my social media manager and my social media advisor. So without their help, and also a lot of help and support from Gothering as well. So I thank you guys for that. Right, so this is how I started. I already had my page. I think we started this page with my best friend from Felicia. She wanted me to start my own thing, so we started the page was founded. This Iris Sue page was founded in January, but then nothing really is there. It's just a couple of I share a couple of quotes, and then wrote my own stuff a little bit, and then so that was pretty idle. And then only the first advertisement came out on the 17th of April, and I believe my first video that I ever filmed of myself came out on the 20th of April, something like that. And then I am now currently, I've launched 3-4 courses already in a month, and I have trained teachers from Lancaster Education Center, And then I am currently training a couple of teachers, not a couple of teachers, I think there are already 14 of them, 14 teachers from Campion Institute. And I have, and then my first pilot course, they are 17 teachers. This is the last week. So I've been pretty busy, consider the fact, giving the facts of COVID-19. So what I want to say is, of course, you can't stop the waves, which is in this case, COVID-19, losing my job and not being able to go home. I was thinking of going home, but then I didn't want to be quarantined back home, and then I thought I would be more frustrated, moving back in with my parents when I've been living alone for a while now, for half a decade, and then I love my own space. So then this happened, right? So this is also my very creative work. I take pride in my work, and I'm very passionate about it, and this is where I could put my creativity, so I can be as creative as I want. I don't need to double check with anybody else. That's when it struck me as like, oh my God, I love doing what I do. And then I have my own time. I can schedule my own time. If I can't sleep during the morning, I can get up and work. If and I can sleep until midday as well. And then I'm still very disciplined. I'm not missing work. But I'm just saying, when you start your own thing, there's this, creativity, and then like this independence. That is, these are like big pluses. And then it turned out that this COVID-19, it's been very beneficial for me. I've been exercising more than before, although the gyms are shut. And then our swimming pool in the rooftop is still shut, so I still can't swim. But what I've been doing is I've been walking around the condo. The condo is quite big, so I think it's like a football pitch. Sometimes I do like 8 kilometers a day. So sometimes I do 4 kilometers in the morning and then 4 kilometers in the evening. So then I just like walk around, or sometimes I run, and then I could still do some like basic exercises. And at the bench, we have a bench in the condo, and then I still do some yoga at home. So yeah, I've been really healthy during this time. And another thing is I've been cooking a lot because all the restaurants were shut, right? Now they are opening. But in the last month especially, everything was shut, and then I don't really order delivery food. So I just been cooking a lot, and it's been great. It's healthy, and then like cooking is one of the things I really love. Cooking is because, again, I always say, cooking is like teaching. But then the rewards, you can see the rewards straight away. Teaching, you still need to see the rewards after a while, but cooking, you can see the rewards straight away after an hour or 30 minutes, depends on what you're cooking. So whatever effort and whatever ingredients and time and your skills you put in your cooking, right? And then the same outcome comes out, depends on how much time and skills and love and ingredients that you put in there. Anyway, so going back to the quote, you can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. So I'm very grateful again, for my new students, for my new trainees, and then I'm very grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my family, and then all the support that I got from even from like people like sometimes you don't even know me, but then you trust me enough to pay for your courses. So I'm very thankful for that. And please, again, no one is stuck, right? No one is stuck. You can either learn how to swim or you sink. So as human beings, I believe that we need to adapt, and that's why we are at the top of the food chain, because we can adapt. We can adapt in a lot of different places, a lot of different situations, because we adapt. Right, that is the end of it. Thank you very much, everybody. And again, I'm very thankful and I'm very grateful for all your help and all your love and support. I will see you in the next video.